So today was James Harden's first official practice as a 76er. We will take a look at all the live footage you need to see. Also, Doc Rivers' comments on the practice, as well as Harden's fit on the team. And lastly, a major injury update. You don't want to miss it. We got it all coming up. Let's go. Perfect. What is going on, everybody? RB here. Welcome back on into the show. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any videos or live streams. Today we are back, and yes, it is official. It actually happened. James Harden practiced for the first time in Camden as a 76er. I thought my eyes were deceiving me. No, it actually happened. We're going to take a look and analyze everything and have a great time. As always, I can't believe it. Now, you know, every good thing does usually have something bad to it. So we have to start off on a bit of a down note, but I promise it gets better. Anyway, we got a Harden injury update. Keith Pompey reporting earlier today that Sixers point guard James Harden, wow, that's even weird saying, Sixers point guard James Harden is out through the All-Star break while rehabilitating his left hamstring. In the meantime, he'll continue treatment and on-court training. And in addition, James Harden will not participate in the All-Star game this coming weekend. So, you know, unfortunately, we thought that James Harden was going to play tomorrow. We were all building that anticipation. I was ready to rock, but he is going to take some more time. And honestly, you know, although it sucks as a Sixers fan, he can rest up these two games. He gets pretty much a week and a half more of rest. And by the way, he looked pretty good today, so give him that week and a half. I think he's going to be ready to rock. I cannot wait. But we got to bounce right back with something good. In the meantime, tomorrow, guys, at 12 p.m., James Harden's first press conference as a Sixer, as well as Paul Millsap. It will be live streamed. They're going to have Doc Rivers, Daryl Morey. Man, I can't wait to hear the things to be said. Now, feast your eyes on this. My favorite picture of the day, maybe one of my favorite pictures of all time. Look at this, man. Shout out to the photographers for the Sixers. This is incredible. Look at this. You ever hear the saying, a picture means 1,000 words? You know what I mean? Or you know, there's just so much more to a picture than when you actually look at it, right? Like it can just give off so many emotions and thoughts and this and that. I mean, this is awesome. This is awesome. Look at James Harden emphatically with his arms in the air. Joel Embiid grinning so hard. Niang Tobias. Like, yo, I would love to know the context of this picture, but man, this is just beautiful. I absolutely love this freaking picture. It's one of my favorites already, and I just thought we would start with that because it's absolutely great. But let's go ahead and look at some more footage from today. Here's a photo of James Harden. Yes, it is true. Like, it actually happened. James Harden there in front of the training facility logo. Man, another great picture. Just iconic, man. Just iconic. Two-star basketball coming to Philadelphia. Oh, man, it's great. It's great. He's got the Sixers t-shirt on. He's ready to work. He's here. You're probably thinking like, oh, how's his hamstring? Well, he looked pretty good, and apparently he felt pretty good as well. Speaking of which, to the James Harden fat crew, the people that wanted to criticize him and, oh, James Harden's gaining a ton of weight. Shout out to John Johnson with the tweet earlier today from WIP. Look at this. 2 photos of James Harden. You know, it was like the paparazzi up in there looking at Harden. But look at this, man. Does he look fat to you? Maybe he had another fat suit on. Hashtag where's the fat suit? Hashtag fear the beard. Maybe the beard was taking up 7 to 8 more pounds. Who knows? He looks in good shape to me. He looks fine to me. It looks like he's ready to go. It looks like he's having a good time. He's in his zone, man. Yeah. Is it the fat suit part 2? I don't know. I don't care. James Harden is on the team, and I'm loving it, man. Here's another quick picture of James Harden at practice today. I'm telling you, every angle of this guy, man. Going out there through the it's all like, for us Sixers fans, it's literally almost unreal. Like, it's hard to really believe this. It's unfathomable. And I can't wait till he actually suits up and plays a game. It's going to be absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. Now, we got a lot more to come up in that area, but I think we're going to take a break, and we are going to finally look at some video footage from today. I know everybody is dying to see. All right, so we have obviously the best picture of all time right here, right? But look, let's go ahead and look at some video footage from today. This was absolutely beautiful, man. First video clip, Harden getting some free throw clips up, doing his thing. You know, I mean, they didn't scrimmage today. They just kind of had like shoot-arounds and stuff, and we're getting acclimated. There's Harden. Look at him vibing, bopping. Shout out to Howard Eskin with the video. Look at Harden in his zone, man, doing his thing. And look at that. Back to back, the next most lethal backcourt in the league, Tyrese Maxey, Joel Embiid. I'm sorry, Tyrese Maxey, James Harden. And then when you pair them with Joel Embiid, I'm telling you, that is going to be a dominant force, man. That, like, I'm just dreaming about it already. I'm dreaming about it already, man. Here's the other clip. James Harden. Look at this. Y'all said he had no burn left. Y'all said James Harden was washed. He was old. He was slow. This and that. He looks good to me. Look at this. I know it's practice. Practice. The cross, the spins, the little step back. He's even got his little disciple Tyrese Maxey working already. And here's my favorite clip of the day. Feast your eyes on this, Sixers Nation. Look at this. James Harden and Maxey putting in work. Harden step back from the corner. How about Maxey a step back? Harden-esque. Bang. They're going back and forth. Tit for tat. It's like a shoot-around competition. Competitive nature. They're going back and forth. Now they're like, all right, let's switch spots. Go up to the wing. Go up top. Maxey splashes one down. James Harden again. Oh, my gosh. I can't wait to see it in action. Back and forth. Back and forth. Maxey's hanging in there with them. Yo, Tyrese Maxey's development is going to be aided so much and grown so much by James Harden being there, because as much as people talk about James Harden as a lethal scorer, man, he is very, very smart as a basketball player. He's a great facilitator. He sees the whole floor. And some of these passes, if you go back and watch some of the film, man, like Harden is a wizard with the basketball, man. But anyway, getting back, to other parts of this practice. And speaking of James Harden being a wizard, we have a couple quotes from my man, George Niang, who obviously is a smart player himself. But George Niang says the most underrated part of Harden's game is the mental aspect. Quote, he's just so smart. He's a basketball savant. And everybody said he's a bad teammate. I mean, looking at everything else today, and there's a lot of pictures and videos. Obviously, we could go on all day. I could watch these all night, which I probably will. Okay, but James Harden, I mean, he was in there having fun, talking to the teammates, getting himself acclimated, right? I mean, it was a big day in Philadelphia basketball. In addition, George Niang says he loved playing with Harden for the first time. Quote, I'm happy that I'm not on the other side of a Harden team. Whenever you can have two guys, Embiid and Harden, on the court at the same time that are that talented, it is going to be special. You are dang right, George Niang. The best thing you ever said, man. The best thing you said. I mean, having those two together, it's crazy because I still think people are underrating Harden. They think, or they're underrating him. They think that he's just washed. They think he doesn't have anything left in the tank. Let me tell you something. He's coming. He's hungry. And that two-man game, James Harden, Joel Embiid, you got Maxey off ball. Tobias is going to benefit from this. I would even argue Danny Green is going to benefit from James Harden drawing more pressure at the perimeter and getting open looks. He's going to sling a couple hard passes Danny's way in the corner. Watch, in the first game, and he's going to knock him down. I cannot wait to see what happens. A couple more things from today. James Harden was apparently blown away by Tyrese Maxey. Obviously, he was getting the shots up with him. But Doc Rivers said it was worth noting that Harden was unlimited today in practice. So the hammy was feeling good. He's getting back to strength. And he actually had something wrong. And as you can see, he's not playing in the All-Star game. So he's taking the smart time to rest. And Doc Rivers says that Harden was blown away by Maxey in terms of a couple dunks that he had. And it's good. It's good that he's impressed by the young cat, right? Make the good first impression. And I'm loving it. I really am loving it. And Doc Rivers said the other night that, it's not going to be as hard as people think to get Harden involved in this offense because he's such a good player in a multitude of ways. And he's going to be a great teammate. As much as people think he's not going to be, he is, and I can't wait to see it again myself, especially with a motivated Harden. We'll end off with a couple things. This is actually maybe my favorite. I might have lied earlier, or it might be my second favorite, but this picture just hits me different, man. It warms my heart just seeing Joel Embiid so freaking happy, man, just smiling all day. I feel like this is a training camp video again like we did earlier this season, but it's like a fresh start, man. It's finally no more drama. Embiid looks so happy, man. And he's such a good dude. He's been grinding so hard, working his tail off to get where he's at. And he's just so good, man. And now you add James Harden to the fire. I'm happy for Joel. I really am. This is an awesome picture. Again, it speaks to so many volumes. And how about Paul Millsap, who actually I think might get some minutes with the Sixers because he pretty much got locked in a cage by Brooklyn. But Paul Millsap smiling, having a good time. Another great vet, a former All-Star to add to the mix. I love it, man. And lastly, James Harden praying. How about the photo shoot, right? James Harden looks good in a number 1 jersey. I got mine on the way, man. That was a cold jersey choice. Let me tell you, that is going to sell out numerous times. But this is what people should be doing right now around the league. They should be praying because we're coming. James Harden, Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey, the Sixers. We are in championship contention, ladies and gentlemen. Don't let anybody tell you different. Things are about to get really enticing, man. And shout out to the Harden squad, the Harden fan squad. Shout out to the Sixers Nation. We deserve this for a long time, and we're here, man. Give me all your thoughts down below in the comments section. Appreciate you guys so much for tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And like always, I will catch you on the next one. Peace.
Perfect.